And it's not always that God can't give you what you're asking for, because nothing you're asking for is actually that big. The thing is, God won't give you what you're asking for because you won't give it back to him when he wants it back. Let's talk Bible. Let's talk about the story of Abraham and Isaac. God gave Abraham a son in his old age, Isaac, and then he tells him, go ahead, take that son of yours that I just gave you. You can go take him up that mountain, you're going to build an altar, you're going to put him on that altar and offer him back to me. What does Abraham do? Does Abraham open his mouth and say, yeah, nah, not this one? Does Abraham say, yeah, God, but you just gave me him? Does Abraham say, you know what, God, I think you mistaken. Did you mean like the next child? Did you mean somebody else? Because I don't think you were talking to me, because I waited my whole life for this thing and now you want it back. Nope. Abraham gathers Isaac. Matter of fact, he tells Isaac, you're going to help carry the wood for this sacrifice. You're going to help carry the wood and we're going to go together to go build this altar before the Lord, because we're going to worship. Isaac didn't even say nothing. He said, okay, what we sacrifice? Abraham is continue on. Abraham does not part his mouth to go ahead and go against God and plead his case like, God, I can't make this offering to you because I really wanted this thing. He takes Isaac, builds the altar, and is about to lay him down when God steps in. All right, many of us can't get to the point where God steps in to let us keep our blessing because we are not willing to part ways with the blessing. We're not willing to let it go. We're not willing to give it up. Meaning that a lot of us, God is not blessing us what we prayed for because he knows we're going to idolize it. All right, cool. You want to be married, but God's like, I can't let you be married right now because you're going to idolize your husband, your wife. Cool, you want this business. God said, I can't give you that business. I can't let you make that type of revenue because you're going to idolize it and you're going to forget that I am Jehovah Jireh. I can't give you that right now because you are not solid in me. You are not committed to me. You don't have full allegiance to me. If I give you this blessing, you're going to forget that I was the one that blessed you. You're going to forget the fact that I am the source for your resources. I don't want you to be worshiping the thing I gave you and think that that thing is me. So no, I'm not answering your prayers right now because your heart isn't ready for what you asked for, because there is going to be a time when I'm going to ask for it back. There is going to be a time when I'm going to ask you to release your hold on it. There is going to be a time where I'm going to ask you to go ahead and lay it back down on the altar again. And I'm going to need you to be willing to offer it back to me. But many of us can't say we're willing to offer God back the blessing he gave us. So before you start thinking, God, why are you not answering my prayers? Ask yourself, are you willing to give it back to God when he wants it? Not when you want to give it back to him, but when he wants it.